Wow, it smells so good and it's so smoky too. You know, when you see barbecue platters like this, you've come to a pretty epic food market. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I'm here in downtown Los Angeles at the ROW because I'm gonna be checking out a spot that I've been to in the past, but I'm here again. I am here at the famous Smorgasburg. This is the largest weekly open air food market that you're gonna find in LA. And unfortunately, I was not able to cover a lot of it last time, which is why I am back because I gotta show you more of the awesome foods that you can find here at Smorgasburg. So please do stick all the way to the end of this episode because I'm gonna show you an amazing street food tour here at one of the hottest food markets that you can find in LA. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell because it posts these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, I'm going to my first spot. Here we go. Now, if you guys remember from my last episode, I was here at Evil Cooks, but I didn't get to try their famous octopus taco because I came too late. So this just shows that you shouldn't come, all the way at the end at 4 p.m. because sometimes they will run out of certain food. So it's always safe to come a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? And there it is, guys. They call this the Poseidon taco, which is their famous octopus taco. As you'll see, it's very black. It almost looks like this piece of octopus was dropped into a tar pit. But I assure you, it's very delicious because everybody gets it here. So fresh made tortillas too. That is always a big plus. Z's cutting it off. This kind of like a trumple, like an octopus trumple in some ways. And goes onto the grill, cooks for just a little bit, to get it perfect. And by the way, this is Alex, the owner of Evil Cooks. Oh yeah, remember him from last time? So it's coated with what they call ricotta negra, a Yucatan-inspired recipe. Salsa taquemada.
Taquemada, so same thing, we burn a little bit the tomato, the chilies, so you get that smoky flavor to complement the octopus.
Got it.
Then we put some cebollas curtidas.
Okay.
With lemon.
Some red onions.
Some cilantro.
Cilantro.
And we put some aguacate, avocado.
That's avocado?
Yeah, creamy avocado. And we finish it with a piece of grilled pineapple.
Okay. And then top it off with some grilled pineapple. There it is. And I did tell you last time that there is some seating, but then you're just gonna have to kind of find it because there's a lot of people here at Smorgasburg. So there's a good chance that you might even be standing up while you're eating. That octopus is incredibly tender. It has so much flavor going on. It has that cocoa flavor because that is one of the ingredients. Also, it incorporates chili, so there is kind of that chilliness vibe you feel on your tongue. Also, kind of sweet too. And avocado makes it rich and creamy. This is a chef-driven recipe, as you call it. Just for the octopus taco, I think you're gonna like it. It's pretty good. As you can tell, there's so many food spots you can go to here at Smorgasburg, but here's one that I didn't try last time. I'm always down for this, Mediterranean style food. So this is Yod Mas, which is an Armenian barbecue spot, like really authentic Armenian barbecue. Just a little history of what makes this place unique. So Yod Mas is the neighborhood in Yerevan, Armenia. Wow, okay, pretty cool. And the food is based on the culinary traditions of Armenia, Mesopotamia, Egypt. So basically like that Middle Eastern / Mediterranean influence. So based on what I'm seeing, it looks like they have about 4 things on the menu, or at least 4 of the big things. I heard that they're out of pork belly and swordfish. See, that's what happens when you come late. But at least they have the prime hanger steak for 30 bucks. Oh yeah, check this out. It's all grilled over almond wood, super fancy. So that's the hanger steak. You got some pork belly, and it looks like they even have some of these sausage links too. So as with most food spots here at Smorgasburg, all of this is made to order, so it's not fast food. You're gonna have to wait a little bit, but you're gonna get really quality stuff. I mean, look at this. This is like fresh barbecue. So exciting, huh? Ooh. Slide it right off. Yeah, just slides right off. So if you guys like steak, then you got to get their best seller, their prime hanger steak for $30. So this is a marinated steak, like pomegranate and opal basil marinade, and it's served with this pita, which I heard is like an Egyptian pita bread, and some marinated grilled potatoes, as well as barbecue sauce, the pomegranate barbecue sauce, and some pickles. So I think this is the first time that I'm actually trying a pretty bona fide Armenian street food spot in a food market in LA. So this, of course, is the reason why I come back to Smorgasburg. Wow, this meat is so incredibly tender. I mean, it tastes just like a filet mignon. That's how soft it is. But then again, I didn't even dip it into this pomegranate barbecue sauce. Wow. It has the sweetness and the tanginess of barbecue sauce, but with that pomegranate fruity flavor. And it's kind of peppery too. But overall, really good recipe. Wow, it's crunchy. You always got to have your potatoes with the steak, you know what I'm saying? You know, like French fries and burgers. Totally works. Wow, look at this. That pita bread is so soft. And it's been grilled too, so it will be smoky, possibly a little crispy too. I feel that meat with bread like this is always a good combination. They do have sandwiches on the menu, by the way. They're sausage sandwich, so you should get that if you're really into sausage and, you know, sandwich bread. Yeah, for sure, stop by here because they got your steak, they got pork, they got fish, you know, a little something for everybody. So far, one of the top spots I've had at Smorgasburg. All right, guys, so this is Arthur. Yeah, the owner of this awesome shop. Look out for him when you come here. So now I'm going to be going to a barbecue spot of another kind because they have different ethnic cuisine barbecues, and this one I heard is something that I cannot miss. Smoke Queen BBQ. East meets West because this is Cambodian style Texas barbecue. So you can do stuff like 4-meat platter, which sounds super awesome. You can even go the sando mode, and look at that, smoked brisket plate, pork belly, and pork chashu. Woo, that's it. That's the brisket. Yeah, so it looks like it's already done before I got here. But man, look at that. Wow, it's so tender. Thing cuts like butter. And that is the pork belly. See, he's about to cut it. Oh, some of it kind of hit me. I can tell that thing is super crispy. And I think that's the pulled pork. See, as he's pinching it, that thing is breaking apart. That's the way you want to eat your meat. Yep, they are stuffing my platter. So this is the 4-meat platter. You see, there's a lot of meat. There's the suyok, which is a crispy pork belly. And then that's the pulled pork in the center with the house sauce. Got some nice tender brisket. And that's the pork chashu, as well as some sides like coleslaw and mac and cheese. This one feeds about 3 to 4 people, so it will be something that will be really nice if you came to Smorgasburg with a group so that each of you guys can sample all the goodness that's in here. That skin is so crispy. Not the healthiest thing in the world, I do admit, but then again, what really tasty food is, right? This is pretty mind-blowing. See, it also comes with this kind of like a house gochujang type of a sauce that I heard will also add an additional flavor element to this meat. If I just ordered that pork belly, I think I'd be pretty happy. It has a nice bite to it, so it's not like mushy soft. I would say that this mac and cheese kind of has more of like a very typical mac and cheese flavor. So I wouldn't say that it's a standout, but it's always a good addition to Texas style barbecue. I mean, you gotta have your mac and cheese, right? Really completes the flavor. All right, now here's the taste of Texas right here, this brisket. Smoky, tender, melts in your mouth, right amount of fat on it. I love it. You're not gonna find too many Cambodian style Texas barbecue restaurants but a lot of people rave about this spot. So that's why people say you gotta come here when you're here at Smorgasburg. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. It's so refreshing. It kind of has like a sweet flavor too. Because usually coleslaw is one of those things I really don't care much about if it comes as a side. But that one has a lot of flavor. Pulled pork is going to have a lot of flavor too. Look at that. Look how fatty it looks. That pulled pork is just as good as that brisket. Smoky, very tender, right amount of delicious, juicy fat in it. This tastes very much like something you would find out of a Texas barbecue restaurant, and a pretty good one too. But this one I think is kind of cool. This is the chashu. Oh, totally Asian right there. So it's pretty much a tender piece of roasted barbecue that has like a cinnamon flavored glaze on it. I mean, for sure the brisket is really good. Pulled pork, definitely a knockout. I mean, even the pork belly is fabulous. Both the crispy pork belly, suyok, as well as the chashu, you got to get it. So even if you're by yourself, get this whole thing. Can't finish it here, take it to go. Enjoy it as leftovers. By the way, it is somebody's birthday here, one of the staff people, so they decided to give me a piece of the cake. That's pretty awesome. I wasn't really ready for dessert yet, but I'll take it. All right guys, so this is Miguel right here. Yeah, look out for him and the staff. Awesome place. That barbecue was pretty heavy, so now I'm in the mood to try something sweet, like a drink. Right next door, this is a very popular spot called Sweetgrass Sugarcane. Oh yeah, I'm definitely open to this. All right, so that's the menu. They have everything from original sugarcane, which is $8, and then for $8.50 is pretty much everything else. Heard the calamansi, watermelon are especially good here. They put those sugar canes right through this machine and into the trash. See, that's the natural color of the sugar cane juice. It's like a golden, yellowish, very light color. And I guess this is pretty much all the flavoring. Everything from watermelon to calamansi. Real natural fruits that they use here, so no artificial flavoring. All right, fill it up. Yes. This one is the watermelon, and this one is the calamansi. Yeah, like the Filipino calamansi drink. Sugarcane is a very healthy juice, so if you are diabetic or you're very squeamish about drinking sugary drinks, don't worry, it's not really going to harm your health. This, like I said, is supposed to be very good for you. Super refreshing. That's exactly what I needed after eating all that barbecue. Maybe I should have gotten this and drank this with my barbecue. But then I don't think you can go wrong with the watermelon one as well. It's so spot on. It tastes just like a watermelon. I mean, I'm into watermelon. I really love watermelon. So this is something that for sure I'll get. Yeah, so definitely get your drinks. Whenever I go to those Mexican night markets, it's always like an agua fresca, but this one I'm sure is a lot healthier. All right guys, look out for Jefferson. Awesome guy here at Sweetgrass. Oh yeah, look at that. You know, all this time I've been showing you different food spots, but they have more than just food at Smorgasburg. They have clothing shops, they have sunglasses, they have candles, a lot of novelty items. And look, even a beer garden. You can sit down there, eat, have some drinks. You know, they got micheladas and beer. See, there's quite a lot of stuff to do around here, right? Eating, shopping, they got it all. And I'm gonna try something else that's very interesting that I never had before. Have you heard of Venezuelan style hot dogs? They got it here at Dog Art, which is actually very close to the entrance. So these are patterned after Venezuelan street food, especially the street hot dogs. This one I heard everybody gets here, so I'm gonna get that. $10 hot dog. And then if you like steak sandwiches, you should also get this too, because this is also popular. Oh, wow. So this is the steamed bread, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's something unique. I have not seen that before.
Oh, you see?
Yeah, they're gonna grill it too. Wow, so this is the picanha. Very nice grade, like in Brazilian steakhouses.
Yeah, Brazilians and Argentinians and Venezuelans we use a lot.
Okay, just gonna cut it up into squares too.
Yeah.
easier to eat. So that's the bread for the steak sandwich.
The steak sandwich, caramelized onion on it.
Okay. Wow, so this is bacon and steak stir-fried together.
Yeah.
I know, okay, I've never seen that before. So steak is done, it goes right in there. Mustard, mayo, and then you say ketchup too, right?
Ketchup, but just one line, no more.
Just one line, okay.
Yeah, because we need one line of cheese, of course.
And what's that one?
Cheese
sauce, okay.
And this one is the main one.
Garlic sauce.
Yeah, so we fill it up.
Oh man, yeah. What kind of cheese is this?
Parm cheese.
Parm cheese.
Yeah.
Parmesan cheese?
Parmesan cheese.
Okay. So I got two of their famous street foods, Venezuelan street dog. So this one has potato sticks, as they call it, along with corn, chopped raw onions, cabbage, and sauces. Like you got cheese sauce as well as the garlic sauce, which is a must in this thing. And you notice it has a lot of napkins. Very good idea. And this one is their guado, their Pepitos guado, which is toasted fresh baguette that's filled with their premium steak, which is the picanha and bacon, mozzarella cheese, sauces, topped with a lot of Parmesan cheese. As you can see, there's a lot of awesome things you can get here. I've never even seen these Venezuelan street dogs in Venezuelan restaurants or even at those night markets in LA. So this is something that I'm seeing new for the first time here at Smorgasburg. It's truly an international place. This is one of the most loaded dogs that I've had. And I heard that the garlic sauce is really what makes this thing authentic. So if there's no garlic sauce in it, you know you're not having an authentic Venezuelan street dog. So yeah, look out for the garlic sauce. I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? Garlic sauce makes anything taste better. And here's another thing you'll notice. You see the bread? That's a very different kind of bread than what they use in your typical traditional hot dogs. This is more like the bread that they use for the lobster roll, I think. Very similar, but with the hot dog inside of it. As if that weren't crazy enough, look at this steak sandwich with picanha and bacon inside. That's like a meat lover's dream sandwich right there, done Venezuelan style. Wow, it tastes just like this hot dog, but with a different bread. This one's crispier and different meat, of course. So usually with the picanha, they'll cook it about maybe medium or medium rare because that's the way you want it. You don't want to go more than that. But very few times have I ever had a sandwich where there was both bacon and steak in there. That's a very garlicky sandwich too. Creamy, garlic, and cheesy. I think I'm more of a steak sandwich fan, so I think I prefer this one over the hot dog. But the hot dogs itself, like I said, very tasty. 100% beef. They also have a plant-based hot dog here too, if you want it. I mean, not so authentic, but you know, this is LA. So yeah, the hot dogs are great. This is also tasty, elevated steak sandwich. So if you ever go to Venezuela, look out for these on the street. Yeah, because apparently this is what you'll find out there. All right guys, so this is Geraldo. Oh yeah, so come check this place out, Dog R. It's nearing about 4 o'clock and everybody is packing up, which is why it's a good idea if you can get here pretty early on in the day so that you can get foods before they sell out. But this is pretty much all the great foods that they have here at Smorgasburg here in downtown. So get over here and try some awesome street food here at this really famous spot in downtown LA. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.